watch the flames dancing, and you're all going to come sit, and you're going to sit right here in the front with your masks on. Okay, so you're going to put your mask on. You're going to come sit to watch the flames that are going to be dancing in front of you, okay?
Okay, but that's going to happen only at the end. So there's going to be, so wait up until very end, and that's going to be your cue, okay? When all the animals came, all right? Okay. So this is, so until then, take your masks and just hold them. So you have them for the end, okay?
Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Yeah!
Please be quiet while actors are performing.
Since the beginning of time, the animals have felt sad at the end of the summer when the days get shorter and shorter and it gets darker and darker. No one was sadder than the Ziz, a giant red bird with purple feathers who lived on the top of the mountain. Every night, she would get really sad.
I can see what I'm eating.
She couldn't see what she was eating. She couldn't see what she was doing. She would bump into things. So she decided to think of a plan.
I got an idea. I will catch the firefly.
So she took off and she flew to a meadow where she knew that the firefly liked to live. When she got there, she waited quietly without moving. The firefly came onto the meadow dancing. The firefly danced all around the meadow. The Ziz lifted up her net and caught him. The firefly wasn't glowing anymore.
Why you're not glowing? No.
If you let me go. So the Ziz took her net off, and the firefly flew away as fast as he could. The Ziz was really mad. She had to think of a new idea.
I will catch the
glowfish.
the glowfish.
So she flew to an ocean. When she got to the ocean, she put her feet in and she waited for the glowfish to come. The glowfish came swimming up, glowing. He was swimming all around the ocean. The Ziz lifted her net up and caught him. But suddenly the glowfish wasn't glowing anymore.
Why you're not glowing? Let me go and I'll glow.
So she took the net off and the glowfish swam away as fast as he could. The Ziz needed a new idea. Just then, from behind the clouds came a giant full moon.
I have an idea. I'll catch the moon.
So she took her net and she put it over the moon, but the moon said, "Get nice and loud." Oh. He had to stay in outer space, and so he went back behind the clouds.
Oh man.
But Ziz had no more ideas, so she decided to fly to the top of Mount Sinai to ask the voice for help. She flew over valleys and over trees and over hills and over rivers till she reached the top of the mountain. She looked out and said,
I can see where eating is. I can see where I'm flying and bumping to.
Well, the days are shorter this time of the year. No, but I can make it a bit easier.
And out of the sky came a magic lamp. The Ziz took the magic lamp and she flew back over the rivers and the valleys and the trees and the hills till she came to her home on the top of the mountain. She put her lamp out in front of her, and when she did that, suddenly there was light. She could see. So she took out her favorite bedtime story and started to read to herself. A couple animals crept over. And they snuck behind her because they wanted a light too. When the Ziz looked back and saw them though, she said,
Go away, this is my lamp.
so the animals walked away
Or
sadly.
you can swim away.
Or swam away. The Ziz was mad. She flew and she flew and she flew till she came to a giant stone temple. Sorry, got some change. Outside the temple was a man and his friend. They were talking. The man said,
The war is over. To top to bottom.
we cleaned the temple.
We clean the temple.
It's time.
It's time to rededication.
But we only have oil for just one day.
How long will it take
How long will it take?
to make
It's
sure?
going to take 8 whole days.
Well, we have to light the menorah now.
We have to light the menorah now.
So the friend took off to make more oil. But Judah sat down sadly and put his head in his hands. The Ziz felt really sorry for him. She decided to go tell the voice to see if he could help. So she took off and Judah walked away sadly. The Ziz flew over the mountains and the hills and the valleys and the rivers, and Judah comes until she came to the top of Mount Sinai, where she stopped and told the voice what was happening.
There's a man called Judah. And him will have any light to
Like more.
light the menorah.
You don't have to tell me. I know everything.
Will you help him?
No, but you are.
How?
Don't you have any ideas?
No.
Have you thought of sharing?
The Ziz didn't want to share her magic lamp. She took off. She was flying so quickly. She was flying so quickly that she almost bumped into the giant stone building. Luckily, right before she did, she saw some beautiful flames dancing inside the building. You ready? They were dancing up really high, and the Ziz said when she saw them,
Wow! It's beautiful.
suddenly they started to fade, and they sputtered out and went down on the ground. Dropped on the ground, dropped on the ground. A baby mouse who was watching them said, the Ziz said, the menorah.
The menorah don't have any light.
And the mouse said,
I don't know.
so the Ziz took her magic lamp and she brought it over to the mouse, and together they lit the menorah. Just then, Judah ran out hands, the Ziz took her magic lamp back to her home, and the mouse went back to his mouse family. When the Ziz got to her home, she again spread her lamp out and started to use it to read herself a story. Again,